and welcome back to my channel. I'm Liz of Chicago Law Luxury. Today we're going to be talking about the new Charlotte Tilbury eyeshadows. So recently I received this package in the mail. I have opened it, so the box is a little bit destroyed, but this is what it came in. I love the packaging. I was able to choose my astrological sign, I think is what it is. And so I am a Taurus, so this is the box. I just love it. All right, and then we get another big box. And in it, I purchased quite a bit of stuff. But what we're gonna be playing with today are two of the new Hollywood Flawless Filter eyeshadows. So I picked up the shades Star Aurora, which is right here, and Diva Lights, which is right here. So I have not even opened these boxes. I've opened the package I received from Charlotte Tilbury, but that was it. So this, what I'm opening currently, is Diva Lights, and you'll see that the outside packaging has the Hollywood sign on it, or her logo, just similar to like the Hollywood Flawless Filter and her other products in that line. And then here are the shadows, and you can see there is an embossing on them that says Hollywood. So those are really pretty. These are I haven't tested them, but they are a different formula than her other eyeshadow quads. So this is Star Aurora, same outside packaging, and when you open it up, these are the colors. So this is the shade, this is the quad that I was most interested in, the Star Aurora. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to use Star Aurora on one eye and Diva Lights on the other eye, and we're going to play with those. These are the colors that just speak to me, the Star Aurora ones, but I felt like they were very, very light. So I picked up this quad just to kind of use with it. We're going to make two different looks today, but I think if I were to use these every day, I would probably use a combination of the both because these seem to be pretty light. So we are going to play. So far I have down all my makeup with the exception of my eyes. And I also picked up this new eyeliner that she released. This is the Hollywood Exagger-Eyes Liner Duo. And let's open it. All right, so one end is an eyeliner. And then the other end is a metallic highlight eyeliner that you can kind of put on your lower lash line. So I thought that was pretty cool. I'm excited to play with that. So we're also going to use that today. All right, we will start with the Aurora, Star Aurora. And that's what we're going to start with today. So how do we want to do this? Again, this is all new. These are first impressions. I have only seen maybe one or two other content creators here on YouTube play with these. So I don't even know what looks people have created, if they like it, if they don't like it. So we're just going to go forward. All right. Now, Charlotte in all of her eyeshadow quads kind of tells you, kind of gives you directions on how to use it. And it is here on the back of the box. So this first shade right here is your prime shade. This light pink shade is your enhance shade. And then this is a smoke shade. And then this is the define shade. So that said, I typically don't follow directions very well. So I'm just going to do what I want. But I am going to start out with the smoke shade, and I'm going to take my Sonia G Classic Crease, and we will apply it in the crease of my eye. So it's got some color, some pickup. I would note that it's not quite as pigmented as her other quads or her other eyeshadow formula. That is the shade that I'm using right there. And I do think that it does give just a little bit of color, which is fine because I do have the darker shade that I can go in with. All right, so next we will go in with this Enhance shade, and I will swatch that. So it's just a pretty rose pink. And I'm going to take that on my lid. I'm going to use Sonia G Builder Pro. To just kind of place that on my lower lash line. Or my lower lid. I can't talk. Does anyone feel like after you take a week off, it's just hard to get back into the swing of things? I feel like since we've been back from Christmas, I don't know, I can't get motivated. Okay, so that went down pretty well. I think that those two colors look really, really nice together. And I'm going to take a Sonia G Mini Booster, and I'm going to go in with a darker shade. This is the Define shade. And I'm going to swirl it. Well, first let me swatch it for you. So it's just a tad bit darker. Not a lot. I mean, there really isn't much difference between the two. I think one has got a more warm undertone, and the one, this Define color, has a little bit more of a cool undertone. I don't know. So I'm just taking that into the outer corner and just giving my eye just a little bit of depth, just right there. And you can see it definitely went on darker than the smoke shade. So I think that's really pretty. These are definitely the shades and the colors that I gravitate towards. All right, next I'm going to go in with this Prime color, and I'm going to take it and use it as my highlight underneath my brow bone. And to apply that, I'm using the Bobbi Brown angled brush. Yeah, angled eyeshadow. And I'm going to go down and stick it in the inner corner. So that's a really pretty highlight, and I will swatch that. So there it is. It's like a champagne kind of color. So there's that look. I think you can definitely, if I were to keep going in with this darker brown, you can definitely make it a little bit more smoky. I think it's really, really pretty. I think if I didn't go in with this brown color at all, it is a simple, easy, everyday look that you could wear into the office without it being too dramatic. I really like it. I'm just going in with the Enhance color, the pink, and just kind of blending it in. All right, so there's the finished look pre-eyeshadow. Well, actually, let me blend this out just a little bit. So there it is, pre-eyeliner and mascara. I have to tell you, I really like it. But again, these are the colors that I love. And it is very similar to a couple other quads that I have. And I think that that is probably why I gravitate towards this quad. It reminds me a lot of Nude Dip. is what when I first saw this quad, that's what I thought of. This is Tom Ford's new dip, and it might be a little bit cooler. Once I opened it up and I saw it, it definitely looked a lot cooler. So this is the two side by side. I will swatch them. So they are, I guess, pretty different. So I'm going to put Nude Dip on top. So it'll be on bottom. Okay. So these 4 shades right here are the Charlotte Tilbury. And then these 4 on the bottom are Nude Dip. So the dark browns are kind of similar. But other than that, they are pretty different. But I mean, this is one of my all-time favorite quads. And so these colors, I just really lean towards, and it's something that I would wear every day. Every single day, this would be an everyday look for me. I've seen other people compare it to First Frost. I didn't initially think of First Frost when I saw it, but they are, again, they are very similar as well. So this is Tom Ford's First Frost, and this is the Charlotte Tilbury Star Aurora. And I will also swatch those. Okay, so up here is First Frost. I don't know if you can see this. I apologize. This is First Frost. This is the Star Aurora, and then this is Nude Dip. So I think that the deep browns are all very similar. I think the First Frost brown, First Frost like shimmer brown is closer than the Nude Dip. The pinks are, the First Frost pink is a lot more pinker, like a cool pink. And then the white, I mean, those aren't similar at all. The First Frost is definitely white. So they are different. I mean, are they different enough where if you put them on your eye, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference? Probably not. And if that's something you would like to see, because I know when you swatch things on your hand, it does look a lot different than when you actually apply it on your eye. So if that is something you would like to see, let me know down in the comments, and I can make a separate video demoing the eyes to see if they're different. They're different formulas as well, so I mean that plays into it. But I mean, overall, I am happy with this. The payoff that I got, the look that it created, I think it is very pretty. I didn't watch the whole thing, but I've seen a video that Tara Lynn did where she breaks down the price of these. And because these are really, really tiny, like really tiny, you're getting 2.8 grams of color versus the Tom Ford, which is 6 grams. Like almost 3 times the amount of product than you get in here. So it is quite a bit of difference. So I did want to mention that. But I really like this. We will apply eyeliner and mascara at the end when I complete both eyes. All right, so now for this quad. This is, again, Diva Lights. And this is such a pretty quad also. I don't really have a lot. I don't know. I think what stands out the most is this dark blue black shade. I don't really have too much in that shade. So that's kind of what drew me to this palette, was that I could use that. I would use it as an eyeliner. I'm going to be honest. It's too dark to use it in any other way for me, but I do think it would be a pretty eyeliner. So we are going to go in. So I'm going to go in with this color right here, which is the smoke color. And just like before, I am going to take it and put it in my crease. And to do that, I am using a Tom Ford brush. This is brush 13. So this color is a lot darker than the Star Aurora smoke shade. So you can tell, like, this is an everyday, even after I smoked this out a little bit and added some depth. I still think this is going to be more dramatic, and you can, you know, one could be your day look and one can be your night look. I'm just blending that crease shade. I think it's pretty. But I can definitely tell that this eye is going to be a little bit more dramatic. I'm going to go in with a Worker 2 brush from Sonia G, and I'm going to take this copper shade. And it's a lot darker than the Star Aurora. So let me swatch these because I haven't swatched them yet. So here is the, which you can kind of see, the highlight or the prime color. Now we're going to go in with that copper color, which is the enhance. And now the smoke color. And then last is the definer. And there it is. It's like a combination between like a really, really, really dark blue and a black. All right, so this right now, what we have down is the smoke shade and the enhance shade. Now I'm gonna go in with the same Bobbi Brown brush. Let me wipe it off. And I'm gonna go in with that prime shade. And we're gonna take it underneath the brow bone. And then I'm going to stick it right down here in the corner eye. I think once you add that little highlight there in the corner, it changes your whole entire eye look. All right, I'm going to take, this is one of the new brushes from Sonia G. And it's the Jumbo Blender. I'm gonna go back in with that smoke shade. And I added just a little bit, but now I'm blending it up. I'm actually pretty nervous to go in with that defined color, the black. I mean, that's what drew me to this palette, but it's dark. All right, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go in because that is the whole reason I bought this palette, or this quad, is because I don't have really anything like that. So I'm gonna go in very, very lightly, and I'm taking the Sonia G Mini Booster, but in her new brushes that she just came out with. All right, I'm just tapping. I do think you could use this as a beautiful eyeliner. So you can see it's really dark. That is really dark. So if you're going for smoky, this is definitely the palette. I mean, that is bright. That is dark, not bright. It's the opposite of bright. But I do really like it. I think that it looks really pretty. I think if you had a big event, you're going out, you're going all glam, this would be really pretty. All right, let's play with this eyeliner. I have never used anything like this. I know that Chantecaille has something similar, and it's something that I've wanted to pick up, and I just had never got to it. So when I saw that this was new, I wanted to try it. So I am going to go in and I'm going to line my waterline with this shade and see what it does. I think it's really pretty. I think it is very pretty. I'll swatch it right here. So I am curious to see how it shows up once I put eyeliner on. I'm sorry, once I put mascara on. All right, so I'm gonna put the lid on and then we're gonna go in with this black eyeliner. So I'm gonna swatch that. And that is really black. Now, I am not really good at this. And my eyes are real sensitive. So we're gonna, I'm trying, but we'll see if my eyes start to water. All right, so if I pull my eye and hold it, it goes on a lot better. That's just not really attractive. But I do really like it. I think it looks really, really pretty. So I'm going to go line the other eye and then we'll talk mascara. All right, so both eyes are lined. I'm going to be honest with you. I like this eye the best. The Diva Lights. I think that they're both really pretty. I like them both. But this palette surprised me and I like it more. So for mascara today, this is not new. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Full Fat Lashes. And that's what we're going to use to finish off this look today. I have not yet tried her newest mascara, the Pillow Talk Push-Up. I like this mascara. I like how it looks on. And I know I've said this before. But I just don't like taking it off. I think it's really messy when it comes off. All right, that is the completed eye look. So I really enjoy these products. I like them. I can see myself reaching for them. They are expensive, but I really, really like them and I'm happy to have them in my collection. That's really what it boils down to, is I'm not disappointed in my purchase and I'm not regretting that I bought it. I really, really like them. So I am very happy with them. There is another one that came out with it, but when I purchased these two, they were not yet on the website. It is now there. I don't know that I'll be purchasing it because I really do enjoy these two and I want to use the two that I have. So, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it. I'd love to hear if you guys picked up these two shadows or even the third one and how you like them. Again, also let me know if you would like to see a video with the Star Aurora palette. compared to the Tom Ford First Frost and Nude Dip. I would be happy to do a video, you know, with the eye look. One eye with this, one eye Charlotte Tilbury and the other eye Tom Ford to compare on the eye, because I do know that they look differently on the eye than when swatched. So let me know down below if that's something you're interested in. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I encourage you to subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you get notified every time I put up a video. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it, and I will see you in my next video. Have a great day.